Look at this shit, Ferguson. Is this a picture of him recently? This is a picture of him when he's younger. There's another picture of him when he's real young. But but where's the shit that shows him recently? We just watched a video of him pushing some little Israeli Pakistani guy around. I mean, I understand that cop shouldn't have shot him no matter what. No matter what. And where's the pictures of this cop at and shit? And look, if black people are so violent, look at all of them standing around. They're all curious, just like we would have been. Like, what's going on? Anybody. Look at this. Look at this. This cop just shot this kid again. It keeps happening. What do you think's going on? Well, we need more cops now because the population's getting bigger. And then the more people you need for something, the higher percentage you get of people that are at risk for doing things that are probably illegal or against civil rights or something. And then you want to sit here and said martial law. There was martial law going on down there. Instead of people just standing up really and saying, if I lived in Ferguson and them cops were standing there, I'd have been screaming right to the cops. You were supposed to protect me. Who's really paying you? Okay, take that badge off and I'll give you the same power and every single citizen will put $1 a day away for you. Okay? And you'll be richer than you ever were. But you protect me. You don't protect the powers that be. Okay? Look, here's this guy. Look at this guy. I'll knock you the fuck out, you stupid motherfucker causing all this shit. He's so goofy looking. You get vibes from people. Some people aren't supposed to be on this earth. Maybe I'm one of them. I shouldn't have been born. I was born by chance incidents the way my father came onto this earth when his parents were in their 50s and they had already had kids and they were supposed to not be able to have kids, and now boom, something happened. My dad came along, my brother, my sister, me. We're all chance. Everybody's a chance happening. Just the chance that you're here, there's a chance that you could do something bad or the chance that you could do something good to somebody else. Even one life makes a difference. And look at the way that this martial law come down on these people. Martial law came in. Now, you've been getting done wrong for so long, and we're going to come in and we're going to make sure it keeps happening. So you stand back and let us just do you wrong some more. But that Michael Brown, though, really didn't deserve none of that. But what was he doing in that store robbing cigars? I could see grabbing maybe one cigar and running out of there. Send a little skinny black kid in. He looks fast. Send him in real quick, grab a cigar and leave, and you distract the guy. But no, there's a camera there. Come on, dude. It's 2014. Michael Brown's grown up in this time. What was he, like 6'5"? They're saying, or whatever, 300 pounds. I mean, I'm about 260 pounds. I'm a big guy. But when you see somebody like that, that's pretty big, walk somewhere, it's a little intimidating. Just like, man, that's a big person. And then you're like, oh, that's what they're about. Like, well, you don't want to fight with them anyways. You got this little store owner guy who damn near has the right to pull out a gun and shoot this guy himself. He could pull out a gun and you're not fucking robbing me. You know, he has the right. But then where does it end? Does this cop have the right to shoot back at him? Period. I think it'd have been okay if that cop would have shot him in the foot. Look at this. Guy grabs this girl from behind while she's walking her. He, her son tried to help her. So your mom just got robbed by some teenager kid. Leave my mommy alone, he said. Without the phone. Why would you try to steal something from somebody? If you're a kid too, if you're broke and you don't want to burden your parents with wanting something and you think you can go and steal it because hey, you can get it, that's free and that's your need filled. Why did this kid need all these blunts though too? Why did he need all those blunts? And then this guy that gets off shooting into the car of five young black people listening to rap music or whatever. Yeah, pump your music out and stuff. But you know, when I pull into a parking lot, I turn it down a little bit. I turn it down a little bit. You don't know who's in the parking lot on the phone doing something. You don't want to anger anybody. You don't want to pass bad vibrations. People don't realize it ain't just other people getting mad at you. It's you making people mad. Now, should that shit have ever happened to somebody? No, man, the cops shouldn't be able to shoot back. I don't care if dude punched him or not, but if a cop pulls up to a person and you start punching a cop, you're opening a can of worms, dude. Dude's got a gun, you don't. Officer helps deliver a baby in a parking lot. There's 99 out of 100 good cops out there, and then you you got these couple of bad apples that should have been weeded out. If a person is complaining and said, look, this guy's pretty racist and stuff, okay, we got to complain about this guy. Let's put him on whatever and look into everybody he's made contact with and ask him, you think he was a little racist and shit? That's what you got to do. We need all these people out here protecting us, man. But when the cops come down and they all come at us like, oh, you better stand back. That guy in Missouri saying he would kill the people. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. He'd probably been drinking. He's probably thinking he's seen that cop. And that cop told him, and they've always been hating black people or this and that, all fucking niggers, this and that. Dude, why the fuck does everybody go? You watch him on basketball, you watch him on football. Emmitt Smith was a great fucking football player. Troy Aikman was passing the ball to Julius Irving was a great player. What was the other Cowboys players? Jerry Rice. I mean, the list goes on, man. You know, there's probably a bunch of celebrities that would get mad for not mentioning their names. There's all these great athletes out there. Most of them are black. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They're pushed, they're driven more than us because they get that drive in life. We're all sitting back thinking we are owed this and that, and then now you got a bunch of big corporations that are pushing rap music on these kids and stuff when it's like they've already proved what rap music does to water cells and what it does to our bodies. And all this bad music, and it's not that I enjoy all kinds of music. I like that bump, bump, bump. I like that find me in the club, all that. But if you think about what the sound does to your body and what the researchers say, and that Omomoto guy or whatever from Japan, all this shit here, the weather's been super unpredictable. The cops are getting crazy. I think this is a ramp up. If you were a billionaire who was running in the Illuminati, you could pay one of these cops to shoot a kid. Like, just come on, shoot him. Or like once it goes down, like maybe they didn't pay him. Once it went down, though, they came in and talked to him and like, look, we needed some shit to go on. Thanks for keeping the hype up, man. Here's fucking some money. We're gonna take you to Bermuda and you can hide out while this trial thing goes on. We'll get a double to take your place from some Middle Eastern country. We'll turn them through plastic surgery into you. Like, think about all the shit. People who are super rich can get a double. You can make a double. You could brainwash one. I'm just talking crazy now, just making shit up. That kid, man, what was Michael Brown doing in that store, man? Rest in peace, dude. No more struggle for him. Maybe his family was struggling with money too. Not that that's the reason that he went out and was able to have to steal stuff. But then again, he was 18. He could have got a job if there were any jobs around there. But the South is taking the jobs from us because you guys hate unions down there. You got to stop saying you hate unions and just fight for more money, period. We'll say, you know what, if you're coming down here because the unions are up there getting people $30 an hour up north, everybody up north who's in a union makes $30 to $40 an hour. But everybody down south who's not in a union makes like $15 an hour. You do the fucking math, okay, you Southerners. We need big government for big companies. We need little government for little companies. Problem is, the big companies are running the government. Are you going to keep letting them? Texas is the worst fucking state of all, man. It is the worst state. Look what they're doing in Texas. Just pay attention. And Missouri, all these southern states, these fucking people that are in, the people in the South are taken advantage of far more than the people up north. But then it's still working against everybody. Come on, let's get together. Let's all go to a politician's house, even if 100 people show up at every politician's house. And we tell them, there's 100 of us out here that will dedicate our lives to fucking their life up unless they start making shit right for the American people and not the companies. You better start slapping those companies down. And if you end up dead, we'll go to those companies and we'll tear those companies down and we'll tear it all down because we're going to tear it the fuck down.